I think there's a couple of very important things here when we talk about the growth mindset. And the first thing to understand is that on the one side we have the growth mindset, which we all are. On the other side we have the fixed mindset. So growth mindset, if we take example, is flexible. So for example, these stretching bands that I have in my office, and I do my stretching. And if you ever tried something like this, it's a lot of fun. You don't get the cramps after your workout. But what you see is something very interesting. The more I stretch, the bigger it can grow. In the same way, this is growth mindset for the human being also. The more I can stretch my mind, the stronger my mind becomes. The more I can stretch my body, the stronger my body becomes. So I push it beyond the comfort zone, and that's how. And as Sergey, as you just mentioned that, you were on the treadmill and you were watching a hockey match. You were able to spend longer. That's a great example because, if I have a friend on the treadmill next to me and we're talking about, whatever current affairs or something interesting, I notice I usually spend 10 minutes on the treadmill, but by now I've spent 20 minutes because I'm chatting to my friend here. So because the mind is not focusing on the goal, it is focusing on the journey. Therefore, the journey is the growth. I'm not focused on, I have to lose 200 calories. I have to do 15 minutes on the treadmill. I'm enjoying the process. So there you go. That's where the answer is. How do you develop a growth mindset? You develop a growth mindset by enjoying the journey. Learn to enjoy whatever you're doing. And you don't have to obsess about the end outcomes. The end outcome will come, So you must enjoy. You must have, in the sense that, okay, not every aspect of work is enjoyable, right? But as much as positive energy you can bring to all the aspects of your work, the better your emotions will be, the better your health will be, and you will be in the growth mindset. And what is the growth mindset? A growth mindset is something where you're not taking failures personally, where you're constantly learning. You have the curiosity of a child. We all come to this planet as young kids with a growth mindset. How does a young child learn? A child learns by asking questions. A child learns by observation. A child learns by experimentation. And a child makes these connections in his head and says, aha, I now figured out how to ride a bike or how to catch a ball or do all these things that we do as little children. But it is as grown-ups that we stop doing these things. We don't experiment anymore. We don't learn anymore. We don't talk to strangers. We don't say hello. We don't start those conversations. We don't absorb anymore. So if you continue doing that, continue having fun at your job. I think that's very, very important. Embrace your job. The diamonds are always in your backyard. I'm a huge believer in that. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing today, there's a huge opportunity there. We all need to wake up and have a fresh mindset, just like a newcomer. You know what newcomers do when they come? Because their eyes are open, their brain is open, they find so many opportunities in the same place. So that's what we need to do. It's not about finding new oceans, as somebody said, or finding new lands. It's about looking at the world with a new pair of eyes. And that's what we need to develop a growth mindset.